Hi, Aiden. It's me, Barbara, and I'm back to read you Chapter 3 of the book My Fox Ate My Homework. Chapter 3 is titled Later That Afternoon. You locked the chicken coop, right? My mom asked when I walked back into the house. I couldn't remember, but that didn't matter at the moment, so I nodded. We're going to stay with Uncle Mike for a while, she said. I could barely understand what she was saying. All I could think about was the talking fox. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen, but I couldn't tell anyone about him, not even my mom. We have to be out of here by Tuesday morning, she continued, so we'll make the best of it for the weekend. I sat at the dining room table and tried to process what she said. Uncle Mike grew up in this town and never left. I'd still have to go to the same school and face Shane, but more importantly, we had to stay here in case the fox came back. We can't leave, I begged. My mom sat next to me. What are you talking about? You don't even like it here. All I could do was look at her and plead with my eyes. Don't give me that look, mister. I already feel bad enough as it is. I put a hand on her shoulder. It's not your fault, I assured her. She wiped her nose. So I was thinking we could go to the farmer's market tomorrow morning and sell some eggs. It'll be fun. I used to do it in the summers every Saturday with my grandma. She paused and smiled at me. This is our only chance to do it together. There was a sparkle in her eyes. She looked excited about it, and I couldn't disappoint her. Sure, Mom, we can do that. She stood up and wrapped her arms around me. It's a shame, really. She looked out the kitchen window and into the yard. I had some of the best times of my life here. I wonder if she ever seen any talking animals there. I wanted to tell her about the fox so bad, but I couldn't for two reasons. One was the fox told me not to. He didn't threaten me. He was trying to protect himself. The other was I didn't want my mom to think I was losing my mind. Did you have any homework? She asked. My stomach churned when I thought about the paper due in Miss Cox's class. I consider myself a writer, but I didn't have a best friend to write about. It would have to be about my mom. Not a smart move for a new kid like me. Shane and Sam would tease me all year about it. I couldn't believe he had told me to write his paper. I have to write something for my English class, I told her. It wasn't a lie, and it kept me from having to explain everything that happened in school. Okay, she said, you should go ahead and do that. We may not have a lot of free time this weekend. I agreed with her and stood up to head for my room. Just a second, mister, my mom commanded. What would you like for dinner? I didn't have an appetite. My head was swirling with so many thoughts that it began to hurt. I'm going to lie down for a while. I'm not hungry. She nodded her head. Come get me if you need anything. I jumped into my bed as soon as I closed my bedroom door. The mattress was so lumpy that I was sure there were bricks inside of it. It wasn't uncomfortable to lie on, but after 8 hours of sleep, it always left my back in pain. There was no reason to complain about it. We were only going to be there for a few more days. I was exhausted and needed a power nap before I wrote anything. Every time my eyes shut, I could see the fox's blue eyes staring back at me. I wondered if I'd ever see him again. That's the end of chapter 3. And until next time, Aiden, I love you.